YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Boda back in the building for another Nier Reincarnation video, and just a video covering the topic of which event should you be grinding right now. I had a member in my Discord jump in and ask me which event they thought that they should start on as a new player. I'm obviously a little late with this kind of guide. There are plenty of guides covering how to farm these events and what are the efficient ways, but just since someone new was still jumping into the game this much time after it released, and asked that question because they now have both of these events at their disposal available for them to grind. I wanted to give my 2 cents on which one I think is more worth grinding. The short answer is both. You're going to want to take advantage of both of these events. However, I think there is a list of prioritizations that players should consider, which is what I want to talk about in this video. So looking in the subquest tab, you can see that we have the Record Sunset Port quest going on right now, and then we also have the Record, the Cage of Reincarnation, which is the Nier Automata event, or Automata. You know what, we're going to look up how to pronounce that right now. Automata. That's how you pronounce it. So the Nier Automata collab event is the other one, the limited time event that we have going on currently. So if you're a new player starting today, which one do you want to focus on? Well, both of them have exchange shops that have all of the same types of materials, like these premium summon tickets, the Black Pearl, different crystals for your weapon evolutions, all types of weapon materials, enhancement materials that you're going to want to get because the grind is easy enough to do and pretty generous for newer players, which will then give you a good amount of resources once you're able to buy them out in the shop. The thing is, there is a difference in the speed at which you can clear these shops out, and for that reason, the Automata event, I think, is what you should be focusing on first, specifically because of the bonuses that you can get from these. If you look at my team here, you can see that the bonus medals at the bottom of my character lineup, we can see plus 22, plus 12, and plus 15, giving us a total of plus 49 medals per run, and that's going to be a consistent plus 49 no matter which quest I complete, whether that's quest 1 on normal or quest 10 on very hard. I'm going to get that plus 49. The actual medal drop from the stage is going to change. However, the amount of bonus medals that you can get stays the same, and that's actually what determines which stage you're going to be grinding depending on how many bonus medals you get. How do you get bonus medals? It is all dependent upon the weapons that you have. In these different events, you can see there are bonus weapons that give you said bonus medals, and you can see the little icon next to the weapons that it is relevant to. So I think, yeah, the first 4 weapons right there, one of the weapons on the end of that first row, and the first weapon, you know, all of those, you can see the plus amounts of bonus medals I'm going to be acquiring if I equip those weapons to the characters. The bonus weapons are going to be relevant to the characters associated with those events. So if you would have noticed in your summons, you've got the Nier Automata characters right here that also come with their weapons if you pull them. Those are going to give you those bonuses in the Automata event. And then we also have the newly released Summer banner. So these characters along with their weapons are going to give you those bonus medals. Now, if you're a new account and you were able to pull or grind up one of the relevant weapons that goes along with these events, and you're looking at your weapon and saying, mine isn't given plus 10 extra medals, how is yours getting that amount? Well, it all depends on the amount of duplicates that you have put into that weapon, which you will then feed into your original weapon via Ascension. You can see that I cannot ascend this weapon any further. This is the free-to-play version of A2's weapon that you can get from the Automata event, and I have put the maximum amount of duplicates into it, resulting in that plus 10 bonus medal amount. So now that we know that bonus medals are tied to the weapons relevant to that specific event, let me tell you why I think farming and focusing the Automata event is going to be in your best interest. It is simply for the fact that in the trade shop, you can get 3 of the relevant weapons. And max out their duplicates. Yes, they're going to be 3 stars, so you will need the money in order to ascend these weapons to get that bonus medal amount. But the thing is, if you focus your grinding, you get these weapons, you also allocate some of the coins towards the gold, silver, and bronze coins that are available in the shop. You know, I think it's 100 of each, which is well over 1 million gold. So plenty of gold to get from this shop that will also help you ascend these weapons. But then once you get these 3 weapons maxed out, that's going to be a plus 30 medal guaranteed amount for you. At that medal amount, you can start taking advantage of some of the most efficient medal grinding from these events, which I think includes farming the normal stage 3. It's all dependent upon the stamina cost to the return output. Like I said, you get the bonus medals no matter what stage you get. So if you're getting 35 medals per 5 stamina on normal 3 versus 58 medals for 11 stamina on stage very hard 10, you can see that the stamina cost is going to benefit you more by running that 5 stamina stage, because 5 times 2 is 10 stamina, so it's still 1 less, and you're getting 35 times 2, 70 medals per 10 stamina versus 58 medals per 11 stamina. And you are also going to be getting more medals depending on what banners you pull. If you get lucky, you get some 4-star weapons that are tied to the relevant characters here. You can add a couple more medals in there, making it even more efficient farming, and thus letting you clear out this shop much more quickly than the Sunset Port shop, where you can only farm 1 weapon currently. And you know, I got this done pretty early. I got both the 1 event character that you can get and his weapon maxed out, which gives me a plus 10 amount, which is literally a third of the amount of medals that I had available to me in the Automata event. So clearing out this shop is going to take me way longer than it took me for the Automata event shop, and I kind of took that for granted, because I think just starting with 3 weapons giving me bonuses that was completely for free to me to get, it set my expectation a little too high, I think, for what this speed at which you can clear these event shops is. And also, I'm not using 4-star characters like that, as you would know if you've seen my previous Nier videos, so I'm not pulling on these banners getting those bonus weapons, right? So when I first started the game, I did some summons on the Nier Automata event, got lucky, and I got all 3 of the 4-star versions, giving me 3 extra weapons to use. But I haven't pulled anything on the Sunset banner because I'm just not focused on pulling and using those characters and or weapons at all. So I mean, it's not even a third for me. I've got like a fifth of the amount of bonus medals that is available to me farming this Sunset Port event. But just taking away luck, not even looking at the pullable banners, from the stance of what you can get yourself free to play, what you can get, I mean, you can grind 3 weapons on the Automata event, giving you plus 30 medals, versus 1 weapon on the Sunset Port, which is plus 10. So you're looking at a 3 times faster rate to clear your shop at base, regardless of what you've pulled on the side. And that's really it. That's the deciding factor for me when people ask me which event should I be farming, because when it comes to the resources that you can get, it's virtually the same shop. The only difference is in the Automata event, you can get the 3 grindable free stars, 2 B9s and A2, and their corresponding weapons. Sunset Port, you can only get the Summer Argo, caked up Argo. I mean, my God, what did they do to this man? And his spear, right? So for that reason alone, you're going to be able to clear the Automata event faster. Focus that, get those materials quickly, so then you can enhance your core team and everything else that you're rocking. And I mean, how much time do we still have? I believe we still have almost 30 days, 28 days to do both of these. You can see that my Automata event shop is almost bought out completely, and I haven't even farmed it at all for like 5 days now. I put in all that work in the first 2 or 3 days. So It's a very quick grind. 28 days I think is more than enough, but it'll be in your best interest to start out by getting the Automata event shop cleared out to get those materials much more quickly than you would by farming this Sunset Port event. After you finish that shop, jump over to the Sunset Port and get to work and, you know, take that grind a little more slowly since they give us less to work with. And that's it. That's my recommendation on which event to start out with and the reasons why. Hopefully a couple extra tidbits and tricks if you didn't already hear it from other content creators or players on Reddit, Discord. I did get the content creator role, so thank you to the Nier Reincarnation Discord. I believe there are actually 2 Nier Reincarnation Discords, so I'd like to get on both. But the one that I am on, I will post an invite link in the description just for another resource if you're watching this and you haven't already joined it, to jump in, ask some veterans and pros from the JP clients that have already taught me a ton. So I'm thankful that they gave me that role, and I just hope to learn from you guys and also be able to give out any knowledge that I get along the way. So I'm going to end the video. Chop it up, guys. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you know when I post some Nier Reincarnation content. And I'm going to get back to farming, because if you love a good farming game, you're in the right place. With all that being said, y'all know what we say. Work hard, play harder. See you in the next video.